Hi scientists, Mr. Glover here, and I wanted to show you this plant. Some of you saw it in some of our Zoom sessions, and it's the water hyacinth. Now, it's the same water hyacinth that I showed you, had those long roots and everything. It's a water plant. It doesn't need soil. It gets the nutrients it needs by floating around a body of water. Right now I'm standing in my pond, and I want to show you something really cool about this water hyacinth. One thing that's changed since last we saw it, it's getting ready to flower. And so the flowers will come out and they'll open up, usually during the daytime. Now, one of the other things that's kind of neat is right here. If we look at this side, this plant is actually ready to make more water hyacinths. And ready? Very simple. Break it off, one new plant. Two new plants. And the way I can tell this is that I look for, right here, there's a long stem right here. This stem, break it right off. See new roots growing. 3. 4. 5 new plants. Now, something else that's cool that I want to show you is this one's starting to rot, this part. So I'm going to put this back in. So right now, I have 5 new plants. And this was another thing that's really cool. So this had that specialized stem that floated. Well, I wasn't sure. I thought it was just full of air. I thought this was hollow. But I'm going to pop this open. And I'm going to show you something here. And if we can get in there, let's see if we can get this. This is actually all these little tiny, look at that. It's almost like styrofoam packing peanuts in there. Tap that screen, Sophia. It'll focus better. Right in the middle.
Yep.
All right, and look at that. It's full of these little things. When it dries out, what is that? Is that right in there?
Yeah.
Cool. And it dries right out. And there are these tiny little cells, almost like styrofoam packing peanuts. And so, I'm gonna put that in because that'll compost. There's one other thing I want to show you, the water lettuce. So I gotta go down here. We also had to, since the last time I saw you, last time I talked to you on Zoom, we also had to put this up, this shade cover, to keep the temperature down on the pool. So that way, the pool area, so that way we don't get an abundance of algae. But here we go. Actually, this isn't the one I want. I'll be right back. That one's not the one. It's way over here. Just follow me with the camera. Stay right there, Sophia. You just move the camera to show me. All right. We're going to go back over to the shadier spot because it's too bright here. And so, the water lettuce. Water lettuce, if we look at this part, started out like a little tiny center. Now, there are new plants for this too, same way as the water hyacinth. Look for the roots, little piece. There are 1, 2, 3, there's a 4th one right here, 4, and actually a 5th and a 6th one getting ready. But we're going to just take those ones for now, put it back out in the water. And those were the water plants. Those water plants, I started out with 3 of each. And there's probably now a dozen of each type, the water hyacinth and the water lettuce. So it might be something kind of neat to really see how many of those I get by the end of summer. All right, hopefully you're having a great summer and you're finding all kinds of interesting things in your yard or on your adventures. Maybe you went to a state park and you saw a bird you haven't seen before. or you get to go fishing and caught a fish you have never caught before, or you visited a creek or a pond by your house and you saw a new amphibian or maybe a crustacean like crayfish. So hopefully you're having fun and you're enjoying this. And keep on the lookout for cool science around you. Bye, guys.